Hi, Emily Farber from Levitt Gregor. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm starting a new series for buyers all about common questions buyers have in the home buying process. Today's video is all about contingencies. What are they and how do you use them? Come on, let's go. So what is a contingency? A contingency is part of a purchase agreement that protects you, the buyer, during the course of the transaction. There are always going to be unknowns in a home purchase, and those contingencies provide exits or exit doors for you to leave the contract should you need to. Some common contingencies in our market are home inspection contingencies and financing contingencies. The home inspection contingency often means whole home inspection, radon inspection, and wood destroying pest inspection. There can be other ones also. Maybe you need to have a well test. Maybe you have questions about the structural integrity of a building and you want to have additional inspections that way. The financing contingency has to do usually with buyers who are working with a lender in order to obtain a mortgage. There's a long process involved with getting a mortgage, and your financing has to make it through underwriting. Sometimes it doesn't work out, in which case you would not be able to purchase the house. Having that financing contingency there means that if you can't get your financing, you can exit the contract. Another contingency that we often see has to do with buyers who already own a home. So if you already own the home, your lender may say, yes, I'm happy to lend you some money in order for you to purchase a new home, but you have to sell the first home first. In that case, you would need a sale of home contingency that would specify that you would not be able to purchase the second home until the first home is sold. Contingencies protect you as the buyer because they allow you to leave the contract and keep your earnest money. So what if you need a contingency for something weird? That's fine. We have a spot for that in the purchase agreement too. I like to call it the everything in the kitchen sink contingency. So what if you are looking at a condo and you've read through the bylaws and it indicates that you can have 2 pets, but you have 3. Now what? Well, you could always write a contingency into the contract stating that you need written approval from the HOA that 2 cats and 1 small chihuahua will still be okay. You certainly wouldn't want to purchase the property if that means the chihuahua gets the boot. So that's something that you need to investigate. You write the contingency into the contract with a hard deadline. You do your due diligence, you investigate whether or not that HOA board will give the thumbs up to Mr. Chihuahua, and if they do, then you're able to release that contingency and move forward in the contract. When you're writing a purchase agreement, you do need to be judicious with your use of contingencies, because if you have too many of them, the seller may view them as negative. Each contingency is an exit for you out of the contract. So if your contract is covered with exits protecting you, the seller may feel that it's not that strong of an offer and they might choose a different one. Thanks for joining me. It's Free Advice Friday. I put out new videos every Friday on all things real estate, easy do-it-yourself projects, and feature stories about the greater Iowa City area. I would absolutely love it if you'd hit the subscribe button down below and give me a like.